that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Yes, everybody, welcome in. Later with Jason Suel. So glad that you are tuned in. And you know, I was thinking, just as I was walking over here, that we have this amazing band in studio with us week in and week out, and we rarely get the opportunity to know who the heck they are. So I'm going to let Asher Perkins, our band leader, take it away. Intro the band, Asher.
Thank you, Jason. Here on my left, on y'all's right, this man I've been playing together for about 13 years. A long time, several different projects. His name's John Walker, and he's a boss. Then over here on the drums, this man and I have been playing about 8 years, I believe, and he's a killer. His name is Leo Walter. And my name's Asher Perkins, Sodom Springs native.
Yeah, and that's the band. They're going to be kicking. Now you know who the heck they are. They're going to be staying with us all episode long, so you got to stay tuned for that. And you know what? We got a fantastic episode lined up for you, because joining us over here in the hot seat today, we've got local author Ty Carlson. Ty's been on the show before talking about a book series, and now he's got a brand new book series that he is rolling out this fall. Cannot wait to learn more about that. And we're going to be hearing the musical stylings of the band Reader. They've got a fantastic sound, filmed right here by Fayetteville Public Television, part of their Fayette Tune series. Cannot wait to hear that music video. And down there at our chef's table, we are welcoming back from Bloom Cheese Collective, Allie Cameron. What are we going to be doing down there, you cheesemonger?
All right, we are tasting through some stuff today. We're getting a little nerdy. We're gonna talk about some microbes and some yeast and some bacteria. We're gonna taste some holiday pairings, just some crazy wacky pairings. We're gonna get nerdy and wild with it.
I love it, like only Bloom Cheese Collective can do. We got all of that fun jam-packed into this episode, so you gotta stick around to see what's happening later. Welcome back, everybody. We've got Ty Carlson, author extraordinaire, joining us once again. We had you on, I don't know, maybe last season, a couple seasons ago. You've been on a couple times talking about your book series. And you've got a new book series coming out, so this is just the perfect time to chat with you. Thanks for hopping into the hot seat.
Absolutely, I love being here. It's so fun.
Oh, it's so fun. I know, I agree. So this one, let's talk about the Dadiri series.
All right.
What do you got going on? You've completed some books. Maybe there's some still in the hopper. What do we need to know?
Yeah, so the Dadiri saga is a near-future sci-fi that focuses real intensely on relationships. So a lot of times books use the sci-fi tropes as the driving force behind the plot, and I use relationships. So first couple books are about like parenting or it being in a relationship, husband and wife, but really drives home this message of growth while the main characters are put through some pretty difficult tests, unfortunately.
Yeah. And you were saying it's kind of like an anthology where you're not following the same protagonist in every book.
Right. So it takes place in the same universe, but all at different time periods. So one is 200 years in the future, and one is 80 years before this unifying event that happens in each book.
Now, the unifying event, you say, is going to be the subject of a forthcoming book that's going to be in the near future. Is that right?
Yeah. It's going to be the Neo-Pagan Wars, books 1 and 2.
Okay. So where does that fall in this like order?
Yeah, it's between books 1 and 2, but directly after book 4, because you can read these in any order.
Okay. Oh.
Which is useful if you just stumble upon one. But I wanted to make it to where if you picked up book 2, you didn't have to then go pick up book 1, or you
Right.
can kind of start where you want.
Okay, that's really cool. I love this book series, and I love that we're talking about it again. And I love to know that it's not quite complete yet. You still have more to come.
Yes. So aside from the Neo-Pagan Wars, there's still 1 or 2 more stories percolating up there. I'm not quite sure where they fall, but I'm really excited to get back into it. I love this series.
All right, and that is the Dadiri Saga. Now let's kind of turn the page.
All right.
We're going to a new one that you have coming out that's more of like a space opera sci-fi story.
Yeah, it's your classic space opera series. Think Star Wars, Star Trek, that kind of thing. Spaceships, aliens, all that tied in. It's called the Dominus Trilogy. The first and second books are done. I'm working on the third book now, which is crazy intense. But it's really exciting because it ties together all these usual sci-fi tropes while also still trying to maintain this relationship as the driving force behind the plot.
All right, so just as an author, let's dive into your world, because
Okay.
I would love to get inside of your head. So how much of the saga in this case is complete in your mind when you start with book 1? And I mean the same question for
Sure.
what you have going on with the sci-fi stories.
Yeah, so when I start writing a book, and this is a peek behind the curtain for sure,
Yeah.
I have no idea how it's going to end.
Okay.
Some people will know exactly how it ends. And there's kind of 2 camps. There's pantsers and plotters. Plotters know chapter 1 goes like this, chapter 2, chapter 3, all the way to the end. Pantsers are like, this would be a cool idea for a book. I'm going to start in the middle.
Okay.
And that's how I write.
Is that fly by the seat of your pants? Is it-
Exactly.
Okay,
That's it.
all right, good. Now I know. Now I know the technical terms
Yes,
from
yes.
the author world. So you live in that camp, right? You're just kind of like figuring out as you go along.
Yeah.
What made you decide that you needed to write about the Neo-Pagan Wars?
So I realized as I was writing through this that the world needed to change. And really that was motivated by the world that we live in. The world needs to change. There's stuff that's going on that's just kind of crazy. And so I thought, which is a lot of times motivation for writing, if it could change, what would it change to and why would it change? What would cause this big change? And of course, wars change everything. And
Sure.
so I thought, what if we had this huge war that involved everybody, but not just a war with weapons and people, but what if the people were the weapons? And that's where the Dadiri Saga kind of blends a little bit more into the sci-fi area.
Okay, I like that. Now, your new book series is called what?
Dominus Trilogy.
Dominus Trilogy.
Yeah.
So you know from the start it's going to be 3 books
Yes.
until we get some prequels and some
Yes, yeah, some side series.
yeah, all of that. Okay. So, but right now in your mind you've got it plotted out. And are these releasing years apart? Are they releasing in quick succession? When are the books going to be out?
Yeah, so this is called a rapid release. So book 1 and 2 are completed. I've got the cover art for book 1. I'm super excited to share that sometime. And then book 3, when I finish it, it will rapidly get completed and wrapped up with the others. So the goal is to have those released 1 month for book 1, the second month for book 2, and
Wow.
the third month for book 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems kind of uncommon. I mean, I don't know a whole lot. Is that have to do with like your publishers and your editors putting a lot of confidence in this and like, yeah, let's get it out there. It's going to sell.
Yeah, they're all very excited about it. When I kind of broached the idea with them, they said it was a great deviation from what I've been writing, but everybody loves these kind of sci-fi space operas. They're fun to read, and they let you escape a little bit,
What do you think it is about the space operas that we love so
man.
much, our culture?
I think it's because it's hope. It's hope that there's something different down the road.
Yes.
Even if it's lightsabers and laser guns, that's
Right.
crazy. But there's hope that so much development happens in a story that you read that your brain kind of starts thinking, what if this was real? What would that look like?
Yeah.
And that's the excitement for
Just,
me.
I mean, as Leia said, help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. That's right.
Yep.
We always have something to hope for in these books. And I think maybe too, I don't know, this is my personal perspective, but it gets us outside of our reality
Yeah.
and gives us something to hope for in a galaxy that's far, far away or whatever it is,
That's exactly
somewhere else. So how can we, first of all, these are out
Yeah.
right now, and your other trilogy are going to be released soon. So
Yes.
do you have a website, and then where can people find the books?
Yeah, so you actually can order my books from anywhere. You can order them from Amazon, you can order them from Walmart.com or Target. You can go into Barnes & Noble, they'll order them for you. But I do have a website, tycarlsonauthor.com. I'm on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, and you can just search me up and find me there. But I always love engaging with fans or readers that don't know they're going to be fans yet. So it's a really exciting time.
So what is the name of the first book in the Dominus trilogy?
It's called Eden Vertex.
Eden Vertex is the one you got to look out for because that one's coming out first.
It's coming out next month, I think.
Awesome. All right, Ty, thanks so much.
Absolutely. It was great being here.
Love nerding out, love talking about books, so we'll have you back anytime.
I love it.
Yeah. Stay with us. We got more happening later.
Our musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
Ladies and gentlemen, Reader.
Answer your phone. I'm on my way. I'm driving home. I wanna talk if you've got the time. Tell me, how does it feel? Always taking the lead. Are you feeling tired of living with me? 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 I tried calling, but you weren't around. When I finally got through, you said I talked too loud. What's it gonna take? I'm also afraid of mistakes. Tell me, how does it feel? You look asleep at the wheel. Are you feeling tired of living for me? 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 Tired of living for me?
Yes, everybody, we're down here at the chef's table. Cheesemonger Allie Cameron joining us. And Allie, you bring all of the nibbles and also all of the distinguished smells to the studio.
yes.
Thank you very much.
Well, you know, people usually smell me before I'm coming, so you know that's a good sign.
They know you're coming around the corner.
In the cheese world, they know.
They know.
You
And
know?
speaking of in the cheese world, okay, I know we're kind of nerding out about books on this episode of Later as well. And you brought some books down there that you said are kind of core essentials for what you've learned.
I'm going to tell you,
Yes, tell me.
I'm not a big reader,
Okay.
but you know, there's a lot to know about cheese, and there's a lot of really great books about cheese.
Yeah.
So I brought some of my favorites that I've just had through the years, kind of staples. A lot of them are, you know, kind of deep dives into like molds, yeasts, how you make cheese, like how you curate.
Because there's kind of a science to it,
It's
right?
there massively. We've got, in fact, I've got the science of cheese.
Oh, there you go.
You know, it doesn't just all fall into place. There's lots that goes behind it.
Yeah.
We're gonna start off with something really fun. You know, we're rolling into the holidays.
Yes.
So this is a traditional cheese called Langre.
This is.
Langre, right
That's
here.
cheese?
This is cheese.
I thought that was like a cake.
Traditionally, serve this cheese with a little bit of champagne poured in the top.
Oh, you pour it in that
You
little
pour it in
divot.
the little divot.
Yeah.
So you'll notice it does look like a little brain. It's got all these lovely
Yes.
little wrinkles. It's got a yeast on the outside called Geotrichum candidum.
What?
Say that 10 times fast.
No way.
I won't be able to do it.
Geotrichum candidum.
Geotrichum candidum.
Yeah.
Where's Bo when we need
I
him?
know,
mean,
exactly. Need 'em, trick 'em, candidum.
Take it, exactly.
Need 'em.
A la bouche. So let's, speaking of, let's
do
do
it.
this. So
Let's do
this is how they do it.
Ooh, yeah, you got the little bubbles going
Got
on.
the little bubbles. So you pour it over.
So you pour a little extra. It doesn't just
little
live in
extra.
the little divot. You kind of
No.
want it to
You
soak
know,
into the stuff.
And the bubbles, you can't help it when they hit the salt. They
Yeah.
create a reaction, and while it's settling down,
Yes.
you pour a little bit in the glass. You
Absolutely.
know. So you'll notice that I brought some potato chips also to try
Yeah.
with our cheese.
Okay.
These are onion crisps, so they're actually just freeze-dried
Wow.
onions, and they are so delicious.
That's really good. All right.
All right, so we're gonna cut through here.
So you go ahead and slice it, even when it has
you
the.
do.
Okay.
And you slice through it, and then you serve it on either a cracker or a crisp, or you just eat it with a fork. I'm gonna put it on this potato chip.
Put it on the potato chip.
Because that's how I'm rolling today.
Yeah, do it. Oh, is that for me?
That's
okay,
for you.
great. All right. Should I-
Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you what this tastes like.
Dive in. You're awfully trusting. It's a little funky. A little creamy, a little bubbly, a little boozy.
It's all the things you just said. The creaminess comes through. It's
All right.
it's a funky flavor. Not in a bad way, especially if you're prepared for that and know what you're gonna eat, right?
Did I warn you enough?
You want a minimal amount, but it's absolutely delicious. I think it's perfect. Cheers to wash down with some of this.
It's a great holiday cheese if you're wanting to do a party.
Yes.
You're wanting to do a little bit of a show. You're
You want to
wanting
wow
to do
your
something
guests?
fun.
Yeah.
This is a really fun and different thing to do. OG Crystal is a cheese not to be missed. It comes in a very giant wheel. We just got a fresh batch in the shop.
Okay.
It's probably our best and fastest selling cheese.
Okay.
I mean, literally, in the first 3 weeks we were open, we sold almost 30 pounds. I
Wow.
mean, just like that. Everybody wants it, and for
What's it
good
called
reason.
again?
OG Crystal.
OG Crystal.
Yes, it is a Gouda.
Okay.
Extra age Gouda.
It's very
It's
Gouda.
crunchy. It is very Gouda.
Are you going to pair it with something? Should I hold off on eating
Yeah,
this piece?
I'm gonna pair it with
okay.
something.
Okay.
You know me.
Yes, I knew you had more. There's always layers to what you
It's
bring.
great. It's great by itself, but I'm gonna have it paired with this everything bar.
And
We just got in all
bar.
these really fun new chocolate bars in the shop, and so
Yes.
I'm pairing everything I can with them. Everything, hence the everything
Yeah.
bar. So they're already doing it for me.
Does it have like sweet and savory in there? I
It
see like
has
some
sweet-
pretzel bits and
Sweet
things.
and savory. It's got cake. It's got pretzels. It's got sprinkles. It's got chips. I'm leaving something out.
Marshmallows, maybe?
Marshmallows. I mean, you name it, it's got it.
It's got everything.
It's got everything. Yep, it's got cake, cornflakes.
Oh, wow.
I left out the cornflakes.
You can't
That's
do
a
that.
really big piece, so you know.
All right,
You'll-
that's even bigger.
That's even bigger,
Let's-
right? Just you eat it like a sandwich,
Yeah,
you know?
you do it.
Huh? Now that is a bite.
You know,
There's a lot going on there.
putting all these things, it just reminds me of college when I used to not really care about anything. You just throw everything in your mouth. That's what it totally tastes like.
Dumpster.
Exactly.
You know?
And it's really good, though.
I hope it's better though. Better than a
It
dumpster.
is better than a dumpster. 100%.
I love it though. Everything bar. But chocolate's really fun to pair with cheese.
Yes.
You know? Again, people are like, what's the method to the madness? And I'm like, you try stuff until you until you just can't try anymore. 'Cause
Absolutely.
You find stuff you hate, you find stuff you like, and it's always so much fun.
Yes,
You know?
yeah.
All right, so last but definitely not least, we've got this cheese, which in the cheese world, and the holidays are coming,
Yes.
people start looking for this cheese. It's called Rogue River Blue, and it is made in Oregon.
It's a blue cheese, I guess.
I mean, you know, take a quick peek, you could see.
Yeah.
They wrap it in grape leaves that have been soaked in a pear brandy.
Ooh.
I mean, it screams holidays. It's fancy, it's decadent. It's made by Rogue Creamery with cow's milk. And I have it paired here with a port. It's a 10-year tawny port. And it is from one of the oldest port houses in existence.
Wow, so you're cutting right into those grape
I'm
leaves.
cutting right into them, and they'll get a little messed up. But that's just the nature of, you know.
So this is a very popular holiday cheese. Holidays are coming up. It's
They
a
only
blue
make
cheese.
it during the holidays.
Okay.
And you got to pre-order it. When I got ready to open the shop in June,
Yeah.
I was emailing people, how do I get this cheese in
Right.
October, November, December?
Yes.
And so I pre-ordered this pretty much the opening week.
You know what I think we should do, Allie? I think we should save this till our parting shot in a moment, so me, you, and Ty can all experience the wonder that is this cheese at one
I love
time.
it. I love it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Real quick, how do people get to you, find you? What's your website? All those quick
Yes,
details.
we are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are located at 914 North College. We are right next door to Pink House Alchemy.
Well, thanks for joining us with this. We're going to taste more of it later. What a great science lesson on cheeses you brought us today. And stick around. We got more happening later. Yes, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms. You can send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com. And if you want to see any previous episodes, be sure to check out our YouTube channel. Before we get out of here, we've got to thank all of our amazing guests, including the one and only Ty Carlson for joining us, Allie Cameron joining us from Bloom Cheese Collective, and then how about that music video from Reader? Absolutely fantastic. That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.